Yahoo! Hi everybody, welcome back to another Space-tastic stream. My name is Antonius Drosera, Captain of Prisma, Space Mafia VTuber. Today is June 9th, 2025, and we're back with Minecraft. The thing I play like 3 times a week now. Um, Today is a little bit different. We're doing something a little different. Where's my... There we go. Okay. So we're gonna start the Botania mod today. Heard mixed reviews about it, but it is a new dimension that I haven't been to before, which I'm very excited about. First of all, some small updates. Trying to think if I have anything new around here. I don't think so. The factory has had a couple of changes though. I added some shelves to the crafting room, and then I also changed this up a little bit so it looks a little nicer. And then over here, not a lot is different. I finished the building. I actually extended it a little bit because, well, I still have this spot here, but this is purposeful because I want to remember that I actually have all this space here for rooms. So we have a room for power now. Not much going on there. And then I split up the magic rooms a little bit. Actually, we should move this because it's not centered. I'm gonna do that real quick. It's right here. My smooth glowstone go. Oh, it broke. Boo. Do I have any extra? Okay. Where is the glowstone? Here it is. Do I heat it up, I think? Yeah. Okay. So I split up the magic rooms a little bit so that they are a little bit more, come on. Not the blue kiwi trim. I'm just gonna creative it in. I'm too lazy and I want to get started on this. Blue kiwi. Okay, anyway, sorry. Let me just catch these. Cool. I split up the rooms a little bit so that they look a little cleaner. The magic rooms, I mean. I just want to do this real quick so that I can get it out of the way. So I split it up a little bit. I was gonna do like just one big magic room, but honestly, I kind of feel like that would be a little chaotic. So I ended up just splitting them into different rooms depending on their mod, and that's kind of how I'm going with it. How do I... Of course, I have them all frame coded. I really like... Well, that's why I had the Prudentium, or the... whatever it was. Patheticum, or whatever. Just threw it away. Alright, there we go. So I got the one for Mystical Ag. I got the one for Occultism. But probably decorate these later. And then I just set up the one for the source stuff. Ars Novu. And I ended up, I know I said last time that I was like, I'm just gonna throw these away. I ended up converting it into a little bone meal generator. Not that I really need it, but just feels nice to recycle the plant stuff. And then I expanded this, finished the ceilings, and then I have all this extra space for other rooms that I'm gonna use at some point, probably. But yeah, so that's what I've been working on. Hope you like it. Spent a lot of time on all this, so pretty happy with it. And then of course I did these little door frame outlines. What's up, Oreos? So yeah. Okay. So anyway, we're gonna do Botania today, which is a new mod pack to me. And we're gonna see what it is. I don't really know what to expect. I've been told that we can go to a new dimension through it though. How was my day? It's pretty good. Started pretty late, but other than that, pretty good. All right, Botania. Ooh, a lot of stuff going on. A lot of flowers. What are all, do these flowers have like purposes or? Thanks, friend. Okay, so why don't we start with this? Or is this is the first one? I think it's the first one. Tanya is a tech mod. The tech mod didn't. Oh, disguise as a magic mod. I eat mac and cheese in my bedroom with my door locked. What kind of mac and cheese you eating? What we got? Or is it homemade? But with tons of cool trinkets and toys to play with. To start your journey in Botania, you'll need plenty of mystical flowers. For more information on the items in the mod, make sure to check out the Lexica Botania. 8 candles. What you doing, a ritual? Wacky Mac? What's that? I think it's this book. Okay, so I need to check this out. Girl, I don't want to read all this. Around the world, you may stumble upon a large variety of mystical flowers. Well, no, because I'm in Skyblock. Spotting these flowers. Why is the period all? I hate this text is so weird. I can't. It's like hard to read. Like weirdly cut off in places. Spotting these flowers doesn't take much work as they grow faintly and sparkle. They come in a total of 16 different colors. Okay. I fan on because I don't want my dad looking. These flowers can also be grown with floral fertilizer. Read on. Flowers as far as the eye can see. These flowers can be plucked for mystical petals, which are used in the creation of magical instruments and magical instruments. Right-clicking a petal upon the ground will bury it, making it emit particle. Bury it. I need a picture today. Ooh. Plucking petals off flowers. Okay, how do I get these flowers though? Because they don't spawn naturally. I think I do have some of the blue ones. Review and a bunch of other streams like his cats. Oh, fun. I'd love to see it. Feel free to, if you're in the Discord, feel free to post it. These petals can also be crushed into the corresponding dyes. Grinding petals into dye. Okay. By mixing dye with some bone meal, you'll create a different type of fertilizer. This floral fertilizer will grow a few mystical flowers in the nearby vicinity if you ever run low on those. Oh, okay, that's nice. So I just need to combine the bone meal with 4 dye. I can do that. I don't really like it. Crusty mustard. Okay. Nice advertisement, I guess. Let's just use some lapis. Make some blue. I did. Last night I literally. What did you do? Slept. Well, that's good. Glad you're catching up with it. Alright. So, let's see. Put the bone meal. And then 4. Oh, wait, no, sorry. I have to make the dye first. There we go. Okay. Floral fertilizer. It's been made. And then do I just put it in grass and it grows? Oh yeah, one thing also that I did was I expanded the garden a little bit. Just have a box of juice boxes right next to me. Nice. Okay, I guess let's try it. Nice. Ooh, they glow. I want to get all of them. Yeah, maybe I should make like a chest or something for all these, because it's going to be a lot of... Seems like there's a lot of flowers, so... I'm going to see. One of my school's late passes on the last day of school, and now it's all next to the other ones I have from past years. I used to get those all the time. I would be like 3 minutes late to class. By the end of senior year, I like had every I had like debt of detention time, and they were like, we're not gonna let you graduate if you don't serve your detentions. My mom was like, hell no. My son worked for this shit just because he was 2 or 3 minutes late, so I ended up not serving it, and then I graduated. Okay, I guess I need more. I want to get the 16 colors and then see what happens after that. Maybe I have to like, maybe I crossbreed them or something, like kind of like Animal Crossing. I always used to love that. I used to love the crossbreeding flowers in Animal Crossing, even though I didn't know how to do it very well. It took a lot of patience making like all the different colors. Let's do... Let me just get a stack of lapis and then just turn that all into dye. Do 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 do. All right, no worries. Thanks for dropping in. Let's... That give me 16. Seeing lots of colors. I'm seeing lots of colors. I mean, I love plants, so I don't know why people are like, this mod sucks. Maybe I don't think anybody really told me that. But a lot of people that I've talked to that have like played this have said that they'd never really messed around with this mod because they didn't really want to. Which made me think like, oh, it's not fun or something, but for me it's fun. I like plants. Plant liker. Enjoyer. All right, so how many is that? That's 16. Perfect. Oh wait. A tall mystical blue flower, so we're missing one. We might be missing one. We're Oh, maybe not. Okay. Okay, I just got an X wrong. Okay, I did the math wrong. Sorry. Um. All right. Well, I got all those. Now that we have some flowers, we can start converting the basic flora into functioning and generating flora using the petal apothecary. To start harnessing the energy for mystical flower petals, we need to fill the apothecary with water. This can be done by right-clicking with a water bucket or by throwing the water bucket on the apothecary. Okay, so I think maybe I need to make a room. I wonder if I can fit a room. This would be kind of tricky. Fitting a room right here. Um, hmm. Other option is I could put in the factory. Hmm. I just don't know how much room I'm gonna need is the problem. But I have a lot of space here. Okay. I guess what I'll do... See, I don't know. I don't know if it's what I want. Um... I'll take my building gadget. I'm gonna turn on creative just because it's easier. I know. I've gotten a little reliant on it, but I'm just using it for building. So how long do we want to make this thing? square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, made my little plot. The plot thickens. Changing my, I'm like a pro at this now. I'm obsessed with the building gadget. It's so much better than the wand. I never really tried the wand very much, but when I did, I wasn't super fond of it. Wasn't very fond of the wand. Go figure. Build to me. I never made a floor. Whoops. Okay. Kind of have something different planned for the floor. Right. Ooh. I'm gonna do 1 block of cobble underneath for all the dirt. Because that's just what I tend to do with dirt at this point. I don't like the idea of accidentally like harvesting dirt, breaking a dirt block, and then like it's and then I fall through even though I can fly. See how much faster that is with the gadget. It's so, oh, I love it. I love it so much. And then I'm gonna do a ring of these. Oops. Okay. And then grass. Whoa, how do I get all this cool grass? I love that I can undo it. Okay, and then frame. Do just a mystical flower, I guess. Let's go back, grab all the flowers. I would have loved to, maybe I'll think of a way to put a new room here. We're kind of landlocked right now. I mean, it was already hard enough getting the mystical agriculture room set up. But we'll figure something out, maybe. Maybe I'll just keep it as is. It feels kind of weird having these away from all the other plants, but let me just use the teleport. That's why I have these. Factory. All right, here we are. So we need to make a, what is it, a petal apothecary? Okay, so just take a flower. A workbench on me? Nope. I need cobble, so let me grab a stack of that. I have a lot of these, so do I need to pluck it first? Let's see. I need to fill it with water. Do I have a spare sink, perhaps? Perchance. Do. Okay, so I'm gonna need a sink, probably. It requires me to regenerate the water. Scared me a little bit. I end up needing a terracotta generator. I mean, I have clay, but also my clay isn't an auto. Kind of bugs me. And then I think I need a bucket of water. Perfect. Wonder if I can hook a sink up to this. Oh, hold on. Spelled smooth wrong. As one does. Alright. So I just look it up. Maybe not. Okay, well, I have a sink now, so I can just use it if I need to. Bam. Start harnessing the energy from mystical flower petals we need to fill the apothecary with water. This can be done by right-clicking with a water bucket or by throwing the water bucket on the apothecary. To create items, just throw the appropriate items for the recipe into the apothecary. Right-clicking with an empty hand will remove items from it as well. Once a recipe has been completed, you will have about 20 seconds where right-clicking with an empty hand will refill the last recipe, making it easier to create multiple of the same items. Okay, that's kind of cool. Using the petal apothecary, we can create several different types of flowers that can help us on our journey, and these are broken down into two different categories: functional flowers and generating flowers. Functional flowers are flowers that can help you with everyday tasks. For example, the hopper hawk will function like a hopper and pick up items within a certain range around it. Some of the functional flowers will require mana to operate. Generating flowers are flowers that produce mana using different methods depending on the flower. The most common flower used to generate mana is the endoflame, which generates mana by consuming nearby combustible like coal. In the questline, flowers with the quest shape of a square are generating flowers, whereas flowers with the shape of a circle are functional flowers. You can find out what each flower does by using the Lexic Botania. Okay. These flowers generate mana by consuming water source blocks in a 3x3 area around it. These are very slow and will eventually decay. Below is an example of a basic setup. So they just die. Hydroanges. Alright. The endoflame will absorb any combustible item or blocks dropped nearby one at a time. It will then burn them to generate mana. Okay. Ooh. Looks like I need a bunch of seeds. Damn, I really feel like I should have a... Maybe I put a waystone somewhere? I don't know. I'll think about it. If I end up feeling like I need to move it, then I'll move it. Take 3 stacks of seeds. Oh yeah, I made this smaller too, by the way. Or thinner, I guess. Okay. So, what am I doing here? Blue and cyan. Now, can I make more of these? Mystical flower essence. It looks like I just gotta, I gotta use the floral fertilizer. Is there a way to auto-generate this? guess I'll take a bunch of bone meal and a bunch of lapis. I just put them in here. But yeah, I also just remembered I changed the when we were making the pink slime and the liquid meat generator, I realized pretty quickly that it kept growing like grass on top of the delightful dirt that was like blocking it from working. So I ended up just changing it to like a spawner. I think I just did a pig spawner like somebody said. I don't know if it really matters which mob it is. I did see that the passive mobs and hostile mobs generate different levels of each liquid respectively, but I don't think we need that much anyway. So these all do different things, I guess. Kind of excited to learn what each one does. Maybe they do things, maybe some of them might do things that we aren't able to do yet. So we need cyan and we need blue, basically. Grab this one. Turn these into petals. And then we just put them in. Need the seeds. We just toss them in. It's good. Whoops. Maybe you need to toss in the seed last. Got it. Kinda hate that you have to do the water every time. We can figure a way to make that a little easier. Okay, so now we have hydrangeas. And those generate mana, I guess. I have an extra sink, so that's cool. Okay, now we gotta do the endo flame. So we need the light gray, red, and brown. Light gray, red, brown. Light gray. One red. Two brown. C. I'll move this closer. Block of coal. Okay. Now I move on to all these other flowers. Oh my god, there's so many flowers. I think this was the most overwhelming part of it all. I don't want any of these have any. Descriptions. I guess they're all in the book. Let's look at the ones that we want to do first. We can go from there. School laws regarding inventories are somewhat skewed in our world. Thanks to that, carrying an array of different colors of flowers can turn out to be a major hassle. Luckily, a flower pouch takes care of all those issues. It stores up to one stock of each color of mistral flower. Oh, I have one of those. I think. Yeah. Oh. What's up, March? Okay. So then I just like, well then how do I store them? Just like this. I don't know if I like that. I feel like it's just another backpack. And the last thing I need is another backpack. But I'll put it in here just to have it. Okay. Alright. Sneak right clicking the pouch on a chest or other inventory will dump all flowers the pouch contains into said inventory. Okay, that's Pretty nice. Flowers won't be picked up by the pouch if the pouch is held in your dominant hand. Okay. Passively catches any more that its holder picks up. Why is the text like this? An elusive flower by the name of Black Lotus exists, however, it is not known to grow or reproduce. There are no known sources of the lotus at this time. It is known, however, that each bloom contains a good deal of concentrated mana that can be released by dissolving it inside a non-empty mana pool. Just throwing it in. Okay, interesting. Far from being just the most basic, the pure daisy is the most important flower a botanist can have. This flower will purify any adjacent... What the fuck does that even say? Dude! Wood and stone blocks, as seen on the next page, into their purified counterparts. Living wood and living rock. Oh. These sources are important crafting materials throughout a botanist's career. Just give it a minute or so, okay? Interesting. Living wood and living rock. Okay, interesting. Let's see, but may I post a little something I made in the Discord? Of course! You're more than welcome to. Okay. Let me grab some stone. I already got the wood. I got the hookup on the wood. Okay, and then I just take this pure daisy. Well, do I have a pure daisy? Oops, wrong room. I don't know if I have one. A mystical white flower, but that's not the same. Pure daisy is one of the first flowers you'll create. This flower will convert up to 8 nearby wooden logs or stone into living wood or living rock, respectively. This only converts in a 1-block radius around the flower. Okay, so we need the white and... Okay, we need the white. We need the white. Just need 4. Where are we going here? Alright. Mystical grade flower, put that one away. I wonder if I could use a hopper. Could I just hopper this in? I feel like that would be nicer. Let's give it a shot. Oops. It does not work. That's a shame. It's annoying that you have to put them in. Wait, give me the hopper. Boom. Okay, we got a pure daisy. It's in the art section. Let me see. Oh my god. How did you do this? This is so accurate looking. That's so cool. I remember I got like I I got one of the WWE games on sale for like $5 and was messing around for hours with the character creator. It wasn't 2025, but it was like 18 or something. I was like shocked by how crazy the character creator was. That's so cool. Thank you. So I guess I just put this here and then I'm gonna put some wood and some stone. Does it matter what kind of wood it is? Could have made it better if WWE 2K allowed more layers for me to add images. Oh, so you do like shapes and whatnot. That's so cool. So they said it takes a minute, so I guess I'll wait. I'll wait. Oh, I got some more pure daisies. I could maybe see if I could make this into like a, well, I guess it would be hard. Well, no, I guess I could probably, at least with the stone. The stone could be easy. I could just, it would be a little bulky. I would, ooh, ooh, it's like a maroon. It's a little me colored. Not, it's a little darker. Living, ooh. Looks like cream cheese. Okay, that's pretty cool. The stone I could probably do using, I just make a standard stone gen and then standard stone gen. I just make a stone gen and then use like a conveyor belt system or something. Not a conveyor belt, probably like a block placer. But I don't know how I would do. But then I'd have to find a way to break it. Front plate thing you got going is 4 images to, ooh, that's so cool. I love that. Let's place the others, I guess. This is so interesting. I'll just do 2. One for wood and one for stone. I don't know, I'll have to figure out. Maybe there's a breaker. If there's a placer, there might be a breaker. A block breaker. I wonder. Block breaker. Hell yeah. Does that consume it though? That'd be really, that's actually kind of game changing. I mean, I love that there's a block placer. If there's a block breaker, I feel like we could automate some things with that. That would be really cool. I'll have to play around with that somewhere. Kind of obsessed with that. Okay. We made a flower that transforms blocks. That's cool. I want to make some of these other flowers, though. Living wood can be turned into twigs. A few other blocks can also be purified by placing them around the flower. While not as unique and essential as the living blocks, these recipes still can come in handy. Netherrack purifies into cobblestone, soul sand into sand, blaze mesh into obsidian, water into snow, ice into packed ice into blue ice, and endstone into cobbled deep slate, releasing a small cloud of ender air in the process. Ender air? The hell is ender air? Okay, I kind of love this mod so far. The botanist's most important tool for manipulating flowers is the Wand of the Forest. This wand, crafted from a pair of mystical petals strapped to a few living wood twigs, is a must-have for a huge number of botanical tasks. The wand has two modes, bird mode and function mode. In bird mode, sneak right-click it on a compatible block to select it, then sneak right-click elsewhere to bind the two blocks. Bond the two. I don't know what that says. I don't know why the font is like this. Anyway, I'm about to sleep now. No worries. Enjoy your sleep. Thanks for hanging out. In function mode, it simply doesn't perform this function, freeing the sneak right-click action up for other tasks. The two modes can be switched between by sneak right-clicking the wand in the air. Okay. Interesting. Sneak right-clicking a block in function mode rotates the block around the axis of the side it was clicked on. For example, using the wand on the top of a chest will change the direction it faces. Most blocks with orientations can be reoriented this way. The dispenser holding a wand will use the wand on the block it currently faces when triggered. The petals used determine the colors of the wand. Oh. Interesting. Do the colors matter? Idiot. Rhyme in town. Okay, so it's a line of these. We got the wand. And I'm gonna learn what all these guys do though. To create plant life that can do their bidding, botanist needs a special means of infusing plants with mystical energy. Luckily, the petal apothecary can do just that. This block, when placed in the world and given some water by right-clicking or throwing in a water bucket, will accept any mystical petals thrown into it, absorbing their energies. Once the correct petals have been provided, throwing any seeds in will finalize the crafting process. All functional and generating flora are made here. For more information, read through the respective sections in this lexicon. Right-click the petal apothecary with an empty hand will remove the last item thrown in. It's filled with water instead of lava. The apothecary will serve as a brazier, an incinerator, destroying any items that come into contact with it. Comparators can detect an apothecary's fullness. Since the petal apothecary can be filled by a dropped water bucket, and dispensers can fill buckets, creating a system that automatically refills the water and the block shouldn't prove too difficult. Okay. A dispenser. Kind of sucks that I can't just like use the sink in a productive way, but let's see. I'm gonna grab stack of you. See if I can make this work. Can I hook a sink up to the hopper and then place buckets in it? Not the hopper, the dropper. How could I do it so that it fills? It like auto fills buckets. I just want to take that step out of the equation entirely so that I don't have to like refill it every time. It's not a big deal, but it'd be nice. Hmm. Maybe I'll have to play with it off stream. No idea what I would do. If there's a thing that I even could do. Simple tip for more efficiency minded. Up to 20 seconds after crafting. Yeah, we know this. Okay. Complete advancements to unlock more. Well, wait, pedal blocks? Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, there's different. I see. There's different categories. Okay. The Wither Aconite uses up nether stars dropped on it to create mana from them. Okay, that's a little insane. The Wither Aconite can't use up the nether star. After 5 minutes, it will despawn like any ordinary item. The Rain Delicia produces mana when it's raining and even more mana when it's thundering. Planting it on vivid grass or enchanted soil makes it generate much more. On regular soil, it is even too weak to generate mana during normal rain. Okay. I guess we need to find one that like is a stable source of mana generation. The Aquapanthus uses a very small amount of mana to fill nearby cauldrons and peddle apothecaries with water. It can also fill some other fluid containers that are mostly unknown to the average botanist. Exoblaze uses mana to fill the fuel of nearby brewing stands. Okay. Hellbore. Piglins and hoglins usually transform into zombies when in the overworld. While the exact reason is not known, botanists have found a way to use mana to keep these creatures safe. Any piglins or hoglins in range of the flower won't zombify when the nether, as long as the flower has sufficient mana. Okay. Petrunia. Petrunia can activate rune rituals if provided with enough mana and placed near the central rune holder. These are only some of them, though. Gonna get to know what these do later or what? I'm so confused. Because they all do like different things. But most of them don't say what they do. Maybe further in we'll figure that out. Just seems weird. Use a pure daisy to convert stone into living rock. Use a pure... okay. The Wand of the Forest is a must-have item if you want to continue your journey in Botania. The wand has two modes, bind and function. Bind mode is used to bind flowers and blocks together in Botania. Start by sneak right-clicking the first block or flower you want. Then sneak right-click another block or flower to bind them together. Function mode essentially acts like a wrench and is used to rotate blocks. Okay. If I make them, will it tell me? Okay, these are runes. I don't know anything about runes. Looks like a lot of these require runes. Redstone root. Munch dew. The runes are in the same mod pack. I don't know where though, but... So I guess if I want to make most of these, I have to have these runes. Okay. Oh, here they are, runes. Okay. The mana spreader is used to direct the flow of mana by shooting out mana bursts. You can set the direction that the spreader shoots by binding it to the block using the Wand of the Forest. While holding the wand, you can also see the mana buffer as well as the mana bursts. Okay. So I'm gonna need a dye, a copper, and 6 living wood. Well, I have 6 living wood right here. Let's place some more. Some more. And then I need to grab a copper bar. Just grab a stack. We're in it now, boys. Oh yeah, I also added, moved this thing here. So now it's working with the rest of the meshes and stuff. Or working with the meshes, not the rest, because it's not a mesh. Or sieve or whatever. Sieving is believing, baby. Clearing up some space. All right. We need a pedal. Don't really understand this, but okay. Whatever. Okay. Made that. You combine a piece of redstone with a mana spreader. Creates a pulse mana spreader. These can be controlled to only shoot out a mana pulse when given a redstone pulse. Okay. I guess I could see how that would be useful. Oops. Trying to keep what I can here. Got it. I do not understand any of this quite yet, but we're breezing through it. Found only in treasure chests, the Black Lotus can be thrown into a non-empty mana pool to give it a good deal of concentrated mana. Okay. With our living rock we've created, we can now make the mana pool. The mana pool is our storage for our mana we generate. Once it has some mana stored inside, we can begin converting specific resources into mana resources, like mana steel, mana diamonds. To create these resources, throw the item into the pool with enough mana inside to convert the item. To generate mana, you'll need to create a generating flower like the hydrangeas or the endoflame. Note, the mana pool stores a massive amount of mana. To see how much mana is stored, try looking at one while holding the wand of the forest. Okay, so the hydrangea, we already have some of those, so we made one. Does it consume the bucket when we use it? Because I had 3 and now I have none. Don't love that. Is this good? They had a specific pattern. I don't know if that needs to be followed. And I'm fine to do it. Okay, mana pool just needs 5 living rock in a U shape. Just put it here. So I guess it needs to look like that. Needs to be like an arrow shape. Is that right? Maybe I should put it in. Do I have any fancy chests? I stopped using the double chests for the most part. Storage. Looks like we're back. Sorry, I don't know what happened. It's been the internet. Sorry. I'm just making oh, do I have to surround it with... That one doesn't work. I need the upgrade thingy for this one. Oh, I just need one. Got it. Okay, so I guess I'll make the little thing here. It's a little awkward. At least until I can put the have like something that's a little bit more steady. Dude, what is going on? Stupid ass Wi-Fi. Oh, it needs to be in the... It needs to be on the same level as the water, I guess. Your key. This is so weird. Is that good? Cool. It is generating. Presumedly. Oh, she's mana-ing. Okay. The mana splitter can be used as a way of splitting incoming mana bursts into several mana pools at once. Sparks are used to transfer mana to specific blocks which are needed in the progression of Botania. To use a spark, place one over a mana pool, then another over a nearby block that can accept it. Think of this like wirelessly transferring mana from your mana pools to the desired nearby block. To remove a spark, sneak right-click it with the wand of the forest. Well, I don't know how to make mana steel yet. By tossing in certain items into a mana pool, you can infuse them with mana. To see how much mana is needed for the item, make sure to check the recipe in JEI. Pro tip, if you have enough mana, try creating mana steel, or mana diamond blocks to save time. Okay. So I just need iron ingots, which I have. Can I put this here? Oh no. It's starting over. think. I want to move these so I have some more space. I'm glad I didn't make this a smaller area. Whoa. Okay. And then I just toss these in. Why is there an X on it? It's because there's not enough mana. Well, there's not very much. How can I speed this process up? It's so slow. Can't even really tell if it's working. I feel like it is because there's blue stuff in it, but I don't. Doesn't seem like it's really growing. Maybe it's just that slow. Which if so, that's kind of disappointing. It's not a lot. Not a lot of mana being generated. Well, it looks like it's working. Did they say you can speed it up? It's just very slow. Well, this does take more. Yeesh. Mana glass. They also said this one. Okay, I'm gonna try this one. It's gonna work the same way. I need to make more. Need to make another mana spreader probably. If I understand how this works. Which I kind of don't, but I'm trying. I'm doing my best. I'm gonna grab a stack of coal. Whoa. I didn't know it could do that. Is it possible that it's just like not in the right? Does it need to be leaning or like from above like this? Oops. I keep doing it on the wrong block. Oh, it looks like a little olive. I mean, it is like doing the animation. Damn it. I keep getting it wrong. Stop. I know, I guess it's working. It's just really slow. I don't really get it. Now, why do you say this? Why do you say these things? Wha- Okay, so that is doing what it needs to do. I just do it the same way I did with the other one, where I have to put it underneath. I don't really fully understand it. Okay. Wait, no. Jesus. I don't know if I'm just like not supposed to make a lot or what. It's making no mana. I can't tell if that little tick is like a little bit or if it's just nothing. Ow. Yow. I do not understand. I do not get mana. Hmm. I guess string seems among the ones with like the least amount. I just feel like I'm making. I can't really tell if I'm doing it right or not. Just grab a string to test. Because like I said, I don't know if I have enough that like to like it's not really giving me much information. It just shows a bar. And there's a little tiny blue spot on it. Okay, looks like I can craft it. Okay. Mana infused string. But I don't have enough to make mana steel, so I can't really make all these other things they want me to make right now. This shit doesn't even look good. Runes are vital crafting components in many of the more advanced recipes in Botania, and these are crafted on a runic altar. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so much. That's so much mana, and I'm not making any right now. I'm making poopy amounts of mana. How am I supposed to make it faster? I can't make any of these other flowers for the most part until I'm able to make these runes. Oh boy. So what's the deal? Should I be making... Little space biscuit. Okay, that's all cool, but okay, I can't make this yet. Mana is an ethereal substance. In essence, it's a mystical form of energy. Its existence is inconsistent in the senses, and its color depends on the surrounding environment. The manipulation of is likely the most important of mana. Is likely the most important skill a botanist needs to master. Generating flora are used to create mana. Read the corresponding section for more details. So, mana so generated can be extracted and transferred with mana spreaders and stored in mana pools. Mana can be used for a myriad of things. For starters, it can fuel functional. What's going on with the Wi-Fi today? Really annoying. Hey, we're making a little bit. It's so slow. Why? Why is it so slow? Do I just need to make like a bunch of these for it to work properly? I think I might have to. Alright, okay, alright, okay. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I know people hate it when I do this, but I'm gonna go creative. Where is my... There it is. We're going creative mode. We're gonna branch this bad boy out. And I'm just gonna make a whole generator. per manor. And if we get like a better way to do this, great. But at the moment, it doesn't seem so promising. With what we're doing right now. So I'm gonna do, I think I've got a good idea for how I want to do this, but I'm gonna have to make it longer and wider. Gonna be a much larger room. So right now, so this is, I'm gonna be doing 3 of these. So that's the second one. And that is the third one. And I'm going to be doing 8, I guess 7 of those mana pools. So that'll make our output a little bit faster. A little bit faster. This is very much trial and error, but I'll just build off of what we've got right now. I don't know why I made this double wall here, because I need to keep expanding. So that's the first 3. Although this middle one is not going to be one. It's just going to be used as a path, I guess. And of course, I will make this look prettier later. But for now, I'm just doing the hard outline. Okay. And now I'm just gonna do the same thing I did with all of these. Or with over there, have a second block of cobble as assurance. Probably missed a couple. Ow. Okay. So we have all of those now. I'm gonna take I'm gonna do a hole in the middle, each one.